Hey everyone, welcome back into the Fairbanks Evening News. Time to take a look at the weather. Mike Schultz with you today. Kind of a gray, cloudy day across the interior. There is some rain on the horizon, but there's also cold temperatures. We'll tell you about that in just a little bit. Last night, the northern lights were out. They weren't as spectacular as this, but still, that just shows you that we're getting to that time of year now. This is a great, spectacular northern light shot by Dina Cannon. And she does quite a few photography or photo shots for us. And as you can see here, this is a beautiful one. Again, as always, if you have a photo you want to share, by all means, send it to photos@ktvf11.com, and we'll be happy to share with the audience. Here's your numbers right now at the airport: 63 after a high of 64, 82 degrees in 1949, down to 26 in 1913. So you see it can get cold this time of year. Sunrise and sunset, 14 hours and 57 minutes. We go underneath that 15-hour barrier, a loss of 7 minutes from yesterday. And just right off the top, I'll give you the bad news to begin with. The hard freeze is likely tomorrow night. Temperatures are expected to fall to the upper 20s and lower 30s, with frost very likely over the entire interior. And some recovery should be coming our way by Sunday. In other words, temperatures would go back above freezing by Sunday night. Now, as far as what's going on in our satellite and radar, as you can see here, we're looking at a lot of moisture moving in from the south and from the west, and that is the boundary of the frontal system that's going to move through and bring the cold air in behind it. Nothing going on there. It's clear sky, so that's the cold air that's moving in from Siberia, so what do you expect, right? And as far as what's going on across the rest of the state, well, for the most part, you can see we're looking at partly cloudy to cloudy skies on the west coast. Lots of sunshine down along the Aleutian chain. Over southeast Alaska, it looks like for the most part just mainly cloudy skies at Juneau and Ketchikan. Well, on the north slope, again, not a bad day, although it's cooled down quite a bit from yesterday, 38 degrees at Barrow, and Fort Yukon checking in with 63. The lower 48 weather tonight, again, warm temperatures. Not as warm as it was yesterday, though, in the 80s yesterday, not in the 74, because some rain is falling over the Seattle area. Lots of widespread thunderstorm activity across the north central plains. And Denver at 72 degrees. There's the hot temperatures. Las Vegas and Phoenix, 106 in Phoenix. And it's still pretty warm across Dallas, too. They're getting a few thunderstorms there, 96 degrees. Over the northeast, New York at 80. And once again, back to the Ohio Valley, St. Louis at 92 degrees. Okay, what's going on as far as the satellite and radar? You can see why they're getting thunderstorms across the Minneapolis area. Again, a very strong frontal boundary there. And out to the west, nothing but clear skies for the most part, so hot temperatures will continue. In fact, the jet stream, once again, will remain well to the north, allowing that hot air and dry conditions to continue out to the west. And over the Gulf of Mexico, all that moisture moving up and making it very humid and very uncomfortable over the eastern half of the country. Well, back to Alaska for tomorrow. In the northern sections, rain and snow is expected at Barrow, showers at Fort Yukon, and sunny skies for Nome. Here in the interior, we'll be looking at, for the most part, rain showers diminishing in the Fairbanks and Delta Junction. Still a little rain hanging around the Healy area. Over southeast Alaska, it looks like maybe a chance of rain for Juneau and Ketchikan throughout the day. 62 degrees at Ketchikan. While out to the southwest, we're looking at partly cloudy skies at Bethel, cloudy skies in Cold Bay, and sunny skies for Kodiak Island. And over the south central regions, rain expected in Valdez, showers for Anchorage and Homer. Okay, time once again for our kids' weather. All this week we've been talking with the kids from Ann Ween Elementary School, but tonight we're going to talk with a teacher with an interesting weather fact.
Misty Noble, and this is my 5th grade class at Ann Ween Elementary. Class, did you know that if you could plug an extension cord into a hurricane, you would have enough power to run the entire United States for 3 years?
Kids, they really amaze me. They get so excited about some of those weather facts. Again, thanks to Mount McKinley Bank for sponsoring our kids' weather. And next week, because it's such a short week, we're going to give you some interesting weather facts here from KTVF. Real quickly, looking at our fishing report for Thursday night, Valdez, silvers are scattered with some pinks in the area. And the Kenai River, looks like pinks are pretty thick, but there are still some silvers in there also. And the Matanuska Valley, the best fishing seems to be in the northern parks streams, so keep that in mind. And real quickly, looking at our rivers and lakes, the rivers are still quite cloudy from all the rain we've had, so fishing is not that good. And Quartz Lake is still reporting some good fishing there. And a big thank you to Jeans and the Boat Shop for sponsoring the fishing report all this summer. We hope to have them back with us again And again, thank you very much for that. Here's your forecast for tonight. Cloudy skies with rain showers developing later. Tomorrow's forecast, looking at rain showers slowly diminishing by evening, 58 degrees, but the cool air coming in tomorrow night, like I said, or colder air actually, to high on Saturday, 56 degrees with sunshine, and then 55, a good number all the way across the board, and then 56 again on Wednesday. But look at the overnight lows, right around the mid-30s each night. So we are definitely getting into a change of the seasons. And I'll tell you what, I'll bet you by next week, we look at all those leaves around the trees, and they're going to be turning fast because that cold just kind of throws that light switch on real quickly.
All right, thank you, Mike.